Hey everyone, I'm here again and I'm going to repair my Mini Erevo. I have new GPM aluminium knuckles, front and rear, and I also have from avidrc 4x8x3 rubber bearings, 8 of those, 8x12 by 3.5 rubber seal bearings, also 8 of those, and then these 5x8 by 2.5 also rubber seal bearings, and I only have 4 of those. So I'm going to start by opening everything up. So here are the brand new knuckles, and they also come with these things to lock in the pivot balls, but I have the aluminium pieces, so I will just get rid of these plastic ones. So now the first step is just take your bearing and put it in. One big one in the rear and one in the front, and do that for every 4 knuckles. So once you've done that, take a knuckle and slide it onto the drive shaft. Be careful, you need the left and right side are different, so you need the side need to put this thing on top. So for example, if you pick this thing, this one is good, but this one is not. So slide it onto the drive shaft, just like that, and then we need to put in the pivot balls, these things, slide them in there and there. Now take your hex driver and screw them in the A-arms. So first you screw the pivot balls in a little bit, both, and then you tighten this one a bit, then the bottom one, then top one again, until all the thread is in the A-arm. Almost there. And now this one, and we're done. Just going to put this bearing back in. So just like that. So next, take these things, plastic or aluminium, and screw them in. Now for that you need this one is 4mm hex driver, and just put them in and screw it down all the way. Be careful that it sits in straight. With the plastic ones you need to be careful not to damage the thread. I did that with a lot of them, so just make sure you put them in straight and the thread is going in right. So, and now the A-arm, it's Perfect. I will later on add the steering arm and the shock, this thing for shocks. But now I'm going to skip that and just do the same thing to the other side. So now take your wheel hex and this pin, put the pin in, wait, yes, there's the hole, put it in. This pin is a bit rusted, so there it is. And now click on the wheel hex. So now just do the other thing, the same thing for the other side. So now for the rear, I did not get the knuckle of the drive shaft there, so I pulled out this, this, and I'm going to replace it with this. I had some spare drive shafts laying around, so that's always nice. Just put it in. Like that. It will adjust by himself, and then yes, take the right knuckle, which is I think this one, yes, put it on the drive shaft, and do the same thing as in the front, put in the pivot balls and fix them with these little pieces. So the rear is also finished. Two knuckles are attached. So now it's time to mount the wing and the shock is back. So I'm going to start with the shocks. Just screw the shock tower on there and put the shocks back like this. So that's easy, I'm just going to do it right now. So the shocks are attached, and now I'm going to remove this screw right here to replace it with a stainless steel screw. Here is the old screw and there's a new one. As you can see, they are not the same, don't have the same head, but that doesn't really matter. So now I'm going to install this screw. So the screws have been replaced. Now I need to attach this plate and then mount the wing. So the plate and the wing mount have been attached. Now insert these three screws and tighten them down. So once that has been done, just attach these. Just need to attach these arms. Just put them in and then screw in this screw and these two. Also this one, of course. So the rear has been taken care of. I used some Loctite to tighten the screw because it's a aluminium metal and it might fall out. So yes, the rear is done, and now in the next video I'm going to do the front and replace the bearings from the steering assembly, as well as some screws. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon, and hopefully I can run this thing again, because it's a long time ago that I did. Yes, yeah, that's about it. So yes, hopefully see you soon. Goodbye.